Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P2074, indicates that the Manifold Absolute Pressure (MAP) sensor signal is lower than what is expected in a 2023 Honda Accord. The MAP sensor plays a critical role in measuring the level of vacuum or pressure in the intake manifold, which is vital for the Engine Control Module, PCM, to calculate the correct air-fuel mixture and ensure optimal engine performance. If the MAP sensor output deviates significantly from the values produced by the barometric baro sensor or the turbocharger boost sensor, the PCM considers this an abnormality and triggers this specific DTC. When this code is present, the vehicle may exhibit poor engine performance, reduced fuel efficiency, and erratic idling, prompting a thorough inspection. In this presentation, we'll go through a detailed troubleshooting guide to address DTC P2074, including possible causes, symptoms, and step-by-step diagnostic procedures to accurately identify and rectify the underlying issue. The MAP sensor is integral to the engine's electronic control system. It is located in the intake manifold and is responsible for detecting the absolute pressure within the manifold. This data is essential for the PCM to adjust the air-fuel mixture and ignition timing. If the sensor fails or provides a signal that is lower than expected, the PCM cannot optimize engine performance, which may lead to decreased power and efficiency. It's also worth noting that the MAP sensor works in conjunction with the baro sensor, which measures atmospheric pressure, and the turbocharger boost sensor, which assesses the level of boost pressure generated by forced induction. The system relies on accurate readings from these sensors to ensure the engine operates effectively under varying load and acceleration conditions. Should the MAP sensor output deviate from other expected readings, the PCM sets the DTC P2074 to alert the user to this issue. Several factors can cause the DTC P2074 to trigger in a Honda Accord. A primary cause is a defective MAP sensor itself. If the sensor's internal components have failed, it will not provide accurate data to the PCM. Another potential issue is electrical wiring problems, such as shorts, breaks, or corrosion in the wiring harness that can lead to unreliable signals being sent to the PCM. It's crucial to inspect the integrity of the connections and the condition of the wires. Additionally, vacuum leaks within the intake manifold could create discrepancies between the actual manifold pressure and what the MAP sensor detects, leading to the generation of this error code. Each of these causes must be evaluated during the troubleshooting process to resolve the issue and restore proper functionality. When DTC P2074 is present in a Honda Accord, drivers may experience several noticeable symptoms. One common symptom is poor acceleration, where the vehicle struggles to gain speed or responds sluggishly to throttle input. This lack of power can be frustrating and may lead to an unsafe driving experience. Another symptom is decreased fuel economy, as the engine may be running rich or lean due to inaccurate readings from the MAP sensor, leading to inefficient fuel usage. Rough idle is also a prevalent symptom, with the engine potentially stalling or having erratic RPM fluctuations at idle. These symptoms collectively indicate that something is wrong with the engine management system, often tied to the performance of the MAP sensor and its relation to the engine's normal operation. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2074 involves starting the engine and stabilizing its RPM. Begin by starting the engine and then holding the engine speed at exactly 3,000 RPM without any load, which means the vehicle should be in park P or neutral N, Maintain this state until the radiator fan engages. This generally signifies that the engine has reached an appropriate operating temperature. Following this, allow the engine to idle for at least 5 seconds. This process helps in saturating the PCM with the relevant data it needs to evaluate the MAP sensor against the desired performance conditions dictated by the system. Once completed, continue to the next step in the diagnostic protocol to monitor if the DTC persists. After confirming the idle conditions, the next step is to test drive the vehicle to further diagnose the issue related to DTC P2074. During this procedure, make sure that the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, indicates that the engine speed exceeds 1700 RPM, while the transmission is in drive, D. This will facilitate an appropriate evaluation of the engine performance under load. It's also essential to monitor the HDS readings, specifically the relative throttle position, RELTP sensor, ensuring it goes beyond 42.2 degrees during the test drive. This information is crucial, as discrepancies in these parameters can confirm the operation status of the MAP sensor. Finally, keep an eye on the OBD status for DTC P2074. If it reappears, this indicates the fault persists and needs further investigation. In this next troubleshooting step, ensure the vehicle is turned to the on mode without starting the engine. Access the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, and verify the readings for both the MAP sensor, high resolution, and the turbocharger boost pressure. Under normal conditions, these two readings should vary less than 30.6 kilopascals, which is equivalent to approximately 9.0 inches of mercury or 230 millimeters of mercury. This differential is critical for confirming the integrity of the MAP sensor's performance. If the readings differ significantly beyond this threshold, it indicates that the MAP sensor may be faulty, or there could be an issue with the corresponding wiring or connected components. This result requires immediate attention as it affects engine performance and efficiency. The next step requires you to again utilize the HDS to obtain crucial data from the MAP sensor. Begin by noting the initial value of the MAP sensor, high res, in the data list while the engine is still off. After this, start the engine and allow it to idle. Observing the HDS readings, confirm that the MAP sensor high-res value changes by more than 0.67 kilopascal, which is about 0.2-inch hydrogen or 5 millimeters of Hg. This increase is necessary to signify that the sensor is functioning properly and thus responsive to the changes in manifold pressure while the engine is idling. If the MAP sensor does not show this increase in value, it indicates a malfunction that needs to be addressed, either through further inspection or sensor replacement. After completing all troubleshooting steps and addressing any identified issues related to DTC P2074, it is essential to clear the stored DTCs from the PCM. This action will reset the system and allow for a fresh evaluation of the vehicle's performance. Following the reset, it's advisable to perform a road test under various driving conditions to ensure that all functions are operating correctly. Monitor the vehicle's behavior and check for any recurrence of DTC P2074 or related error codes. Confirming normal operation means that the repair has been successful, as there should be no unexpected symptoms such as poor acceleration, erratic idling, or decreased fuel efficiency. Proper verification ensures that the underlying issue has been accurately resolved. To prevent the occurrence of DTC P2074 in the future, it is vital to schedule regular checks of the MAP sensor. Since this component plays such a key role in engine performance, routine inspections can ensure it remains in good working condition. Additionally, it is recommended to inspect the wiring harness and connectors associated with the MAP sensor to identify any signs of wear, corrosion, or damage. Addressing these issues proactively can prevent problems before they arise. Equally important is to ensure that the intake manifold is free from leaks. Regular maintenance can help maintain the integrity of the intake system. These preventive measures contribute significantly to the long-term health of the engine and overall vehicle performance. In conclusion, DTC P2074 serves as a critical alert for potential issues within a 2023 Honda Accord's engine management system. Understanding this diagnostic trouble code allows technicians and vehicle owners to pinpoint not only the indications of malfunction, but also the direct causes pertaining to the map sensor's performance. Identifying symptoms such as poor acceleration and rough idling provides a clear direction for troubleshooting. Following the outlined procedures ensures a systematic approach to accurately diagnose and repair the issue. Ultimately, performing regular maintenance on the map sensor and associated systems can prevent future occurrences, therefore keeping the vehicle running smoothly and efficiently. Understanding DTC P2074 is essential in maintaining high standards of engine performance and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.